So it has come to my attention that there's a video out now that has shown where it took place within the Uvalde school shooting incident and how the cops responded. Okay. And I was made aware of this because I seen two videos that came out that Ricky Manor did addressing the situation and pretty much putting Brandon Tatum on blast. So, of course, you know me, out of curiosity, I got to go entertain the shit and see the video for myself. There you go. Sitting there trying to cop explain the situation. Now, I've already seen people had their take on their other channels on their platform, what have you. But to hear him give his spill, his little spin, his little take, his interpretation about what went on, bruh, I know pride is a motherfucker. I understand it because I'm somewhat of a prideful person myself. But even I have a sense of maturity to step back to know, okay, if I'm wrong about something, fuck it. I'll take a step back, admit to where I'm wrong, and say, you know what, you're right. Okay, my bad. Not Brandon Tatum. He's still to the end. When they talk about is this the hill you want to die on, that is the hill that Brandon Tatum will find himself. Psh. There's two things that stood out in that video. One, when the cops went and tried to engage with the shooter, then you see a couple of them running back. Okay. And he's like, oh yeah, look, I think one of them got hurt, could fire through the wall. Okay, Brandon, whatever. Even if that was the case, still, you retreated. You were an asshole. That's the thing I don't get. Because when I look at other instances where cops engage with other individuals, so to speak, I'm not even going to put a certain spectrum on the situation, but you'll tell by how I'm speaking and how I'm making these references of who and who I'm not talking about. The energy that you see in all these videos that get plastered all over social media, and you see how law enforcement engage with certain individuals. They have all this energy, all this aggression, all this adrenaline, all this, yeah, we got ourselves one. Yeah, we're going to get him. He going to learn. He going to learn to respect the badge. He's going to learn to respect authority. Yeah, we got ourselves one. We're going to make an example out of this one. And an example they do make out of an individual that don't follow their commands or make them run or make them do anything that they don't want to do. They make an example out of that individual. And how they make an example out of that individual, they make sure that motherfucker is no longer in existence. This person could be unarmed, running away, gave them lip, maybe made the wrong move, executed right there on the spot. No due process, no day in court, whatever. Should have learned his place, right? Should have did what he was told, right? Should have obeyed, right? Yes, massa. Okay. In other cases, you see where you have certain individuals who, number one, can threaten the cop, tell the cop what they are not going to do, be aggressive towards a cop, put hands on a cop, whoop a cop's ass, come charging at him with a knife, shoot at the cops, even might take a couple of them out. They're sitting there negotiating, talking them down, saying everything's going to be okay, this, that, and everything else. Why are you doing this? We understand. Hey, we don't have to go this route. Hey, I don't want to shoot you. Hey, I don't want to do this. Hey, let's talk about it. Hey, I got a family just like you. Hey, But in other cases, it's extreme prejudice. But let Officer Brandon Tatum say, just look at it. No, that doesn't happen. Interesting. Now, let's talk about stroking one's ego. I know for me, as I stated before, I talk about various topics. I talk about, I bring forth uncomfortable discussions. I address certain things that goes against the grain or certain narratives, so to speak. And I give my 2 cents in on whatever it is that I'm addressing. And 9 times out of 10, when I present something or I bring forth a subject matter, it's either because I've had a discussion outside of this platform with individuals and they made me think about something that I said, hey, this would be a good idea to make a video about. So I'll come on here and, hey, let's talk about this. And sometimes I get people who think, oh, this is how you feel, this is how you look at things. Well, nah, in its entirety, I can understand where a person may take a position in on this. Now I can understand where others may not. I might see both sides and say, hey, there's validation on both sides of the argument. Or I could take one side of the argument and not the other, vice versa. Okay, so with that being said, if a person disagrees with me, I'm not going to sit there and get all fucking arrogant, all feeling myself, thinking I'm the shit. I'm humble. For the followers that I have, I'm humbled to have the numbers that I have for those that follow me, whether we agree to disagree. It's not that fucking serious. This is just social media. This is a platform. If you support me, if you are how should I say, curious about my point of views on something, whether you agree with them or not, and that's the purpose or the reason why you subscribe to my channel, I'm not going to belittle you. I'm not going to make you feel like you ain't shit. I'm not going to be unappreciative. I'm not going to be arrogant just because you don't agree with me. Now, if you start making personal attacks and disrespect me or make threats towards me, that's a different story. But on any issue that is put forth on the table to be discussed, and I might have a certain perspective and you might have a certain perspective, again, we can agree to disagree. It's not that fucking serious. This man, Brandon Tatum, he gets all in his feelings because the echo chamber has been disrupted. You got people who don't disagree with him. You got people who even said, I can't sit there and support you because we are seeing that no matter how the situation is played out, you will always take the side of the officers. You will never say that an officer is wrong. And because they are honest and brutally honest about it and pointed that out, this is his response. You can fucking unsubscribe to me. For those that ride or die with me and agree with everything I say, yeah, you are true supporters. No, even if that's how you look at things, I have friends. The reason, and my circle is very fucking small. What is appreciated about me and the content of my character is that I tell you where you're wrong. I don't always agree with you on your actions or your behaviors or something like that. I don't co-sign off of certain idiotic shit. And in return, I hope somebody would show me the same respect to put me in my place, to tell me where I'm fucking up, where I'm wrong. I don't need somebody to sit there and be my hype man and encourage bad behavior. Or lead me to believe that everything that I do is fucking cool and copacetic. Life doesn't work that way, bro. You got to a point where you are getting too big for your britches. Literally, you are getting too fucking big for your britches, bro. You need to go back to the gym. Furthermore, when I talk about, if you want to be so pro police to where you can't point out where they are wrong or acknowledge where they are wrong or do stories where cops fuck up, that's the hill you want to die on, so be it. Because here's going to be the reality check. When I speak on certain demographics and stuff like that, you will come across an officer who is not going to give a damn about whether you was an officer or not. Here's the scenario on how it's going to play out. Suppose you and your family get pulled over, you with your wife and you with your kids. Officer approached the car. License and registration. Hey, how you doing? License and registration. I got it right here. So, hey, no sudden movement, sir. I just asked for your license and registration. Hey, can you get my license and registration out the clerk? I was talking to you, sir. I didn't ask you to talk to your significant other. Oh, you got yourself a white woman, huh? Very interesting. You got the little swirlies in the back. Interesting as well. I'm gonna need you to step out the car. Okay, officer, I'll step out the car. Hey, just so that ex-officer to officer, I don't give a damn what. I don't know that you was an officer. I asked you to get your little black ass out the car. That's what I need you to do. I need you to get your ass out the car right now. Put your hands on the hood. Officer, I support the police. I don't give a damn who you support. Right now, you ain't listening to what I'm telling you. Now, if you were an officer of the law, you would know to shut the fuck up and listen to the command when an officer is telling you to do such and such. Now, are we going to have a problem here? You know what? You stay your little black ass right there. Okay, yeah, we got a situation here. Look, like I have a hostile that he said he was an ex-officer. What you said your name was? Ex-officer Brandon Tatum. Oh, now he has a fucking attitude. I think I'm gonna have to show him how we do things around here. Okay. Oh yeah, and he has a white wife and some swirlies in the back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He one of them. He think that just because he in an interracial relationship, that he can just go about doing shit. He must claim to be a patriotic individual of this country. Yeah. Yeah. We gonna have to teach his little black ass a lesson. Yeah. So, when you come across one of those individuals that don't give a damn, and there have been videos where there are other officers who used to be officers who have ran into the same situation. When you get that reality check, Brandon, let me know if you're still pro police. Anyway, until next time. And let me know if racism still don't exist here in America. I'll be happy to hear your after you experience that situation. I'll be happy to hear what you have to say after that. But until then, and until that happens, until next time, until next video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section, and you already know how I do. Peace.